Parliament of St. Kitts and Nevis, the National Assembly of St. Kitts and Nevis, met to discuss, among many things, the Cannabis Bill of 2020. And so far, on the government side, the Attorney General has made a presentation, and on the opposition side, you've had the lone representative so far, Congress Maynard, for constituency number 3, making a response to the bill. Now, the 2020 Cannabis Bill has several components, but essentially it deals with the medicinal component of having a marijuana industry. And it talks about giving access for medical purposes, essentially. Now, apart from that, the Cannabis Bill talks about the setting up of a cannabis authority, which will regulate the industry, which will regulate specifically the medical component of the industry. So, for example, if your doctor recommends the use of cannabis for some ailment, that authority has to keep a register of that particular instruction by your doctor. And at the end of that treatment, he must also report that the treatment has ended. Okay, now it also provides for the growing of marijuana for medicinal purposes. And so several licenses are involved. And I'll give you an idea as to the various kinds of licenses that are involved. For example, you have a cultivation license, a license for research, for manufacturing, for dispensing, for transporting the products. You have a special license called the Traditional Cultivators License. And this license is basically geared towards local persons. There's an import-export license that's involved, and you have a place of worship license and a lounge license. The lounge license is where a place where a patient can go and medicate on the marijuana. So that's what happened on the government side. On the opposition side, up at news time, Representative Congress Maynard has made a presentation, and while he essentially supports the setting up of a marijuana industry, he is saying that this particular act doesn't go far enough. He wants to see a broader act, and that includes, for example, the making of soaps, the making of oils, etc. So not just the medical component. One of the things that he is concerned about is that the way the authority will work. The authority in the bill talks about the maintenance of one's privacy. But he is saying that the way it will work actually goes wrong, the opposite way. For example, he's saying that essentially it is policing the use of the marijuana rather than encouraging the growth of the industry. And he's saying that whatever happens, that this authority really will end up actually exposing persons who have been in use of this product. Another area that he is concerned about is that there is no vision really about actually expanding the industry. There's no vision, and that it is just a headline creation up until the celebration of the Team Unity's anniversary. But on the other hand, I must say that this particular bill is one component of a series of bills that will focus on the establishment of the overall industry. And that is what the government side is explaining, that it is just one in a series of bills. So we have to take all of that into context. And therefore, the discussion, the debate is continuing in Parliament, and I'm certain that we'll hear more about this bill as we go along. This is Glenn Batt for SK Newsline reporting.